Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Dragon Quest XI. I've run down here to to Mangle Grove. We're off to a good start. It is nighttime, but that's okay. We're not going to worry too much about that. And there we go. We got a merchant over here. Special discounts, you say? Let's see here. Don't have a copper sword yet. I'd like to get one eventually, but not right now. Leather shield. We own most of this stuff. He does sell small scales, fresh water, flintstone. Keep that in mind. I'll pick up a leather shield. Give that to Eric. Oh, no. Oh, I thought he could equip it. My bad. He can't. Whoops. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, let's head on in here and take a look around. There's some smogs. Ooh, bubble slime. Hi, bubble slime. Pretty easy enemy. Keep in mind they can poison. So be prepared to deal with that. We don't really have an anti-poison spell yet, so it has to be all cured by magic. So, not magic.
Another
items. One? Wow, I'm awake, honest. And let's see, let's grab this. And whack a smog. We haven't seen a smog in a while. These are identical to the when they were bosses. Except that they can now use fiery breath. Ow. That was mean of you, game. Apparently Sizz is my best choice there. Okay. I'll believe you, game.
Who else wants some?
Alright, I got us a Wake Robin. I'll whack him in the meanwhile. We do need to get a couple levels. I didn't really level grind at all because the enemies where we could get before were not quite up to snuff for actually getting XP anymore.
Ha! Easy.
Ooh. I had to learn. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably show off the nearby monsters. Smogs here can drop holy waters and single files. Holy waters, I believe, scare monsters away from you. Bubble slimes drop antidotal herbs and slime drops. So, yay! And we want to hop up here. And head around. Not gonna. No. There's stuff everywhere because it's nighttime and raining. So this is ellipse. They can lick you, which could cause you to lose a turn, as it freaks you out. But they're actually really easy to beat. Really easy to beat.
Another one bites the dust.
And medicinal herb. Very nice. Looks like we're going to be fighting a couple monsters this time. Very crowded. Yep, there's that poison. And we don't have the poison cure yet, which I think is called Squelch.
Ha! Easy.
And yes, it does linger after battle, so keep that in mind. Use that on Eric. Fantastic. And head up this way real quick. Small scale, nice to have. If you noticed here, we've got some fungals hiding back here. I don't think they give XP still, but they might. I think they're considered the high level enemy of the last area. Sweet breath, yep, there's that sleep ability. But we're pretty resistant to it.
Another one?
Yep, they're worth XP, so that's cool. Let's see here. The tiger cubs are not worth XP. And let's take a look Shouldn't be anything else down here. There will be something up here, though. I would like to get the next level soon. Might kill a couple fun ghouls just for fun, and there's something over there. We'll deal with that much later. Can't do anything about it right now. Wake Robin, Cotton Top, and antidotal herb. So nice little variety there. And over here, something a little more important, a mini medal. Yay! Okay. Guess we'll just take the sleep advantage here. Oh, he wasn't actually sleeping. That's sad. He just wasn't looking our direction, I guess. Aw, it's adorable. We got a lot of pet power lately, which is kind of nice. Nice, 2 turns in a row. Easy peasy.
Ha!
So Fuggle's still worth fighting. The rest, not so much. But we're going to continue on. We're not going to linger too much. And over here, we find a campsite.
Look at that! A campsite! And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night.
Not quite yet, though. Well, I guess we don't have a choice, actually. Right, this is the introductory cutscene to a very important mechanic.
I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Ah, those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy.
You don't say.
Yep, I've decided. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Behold, the fun-size forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash 'em with the porta pounder, and Bob's your uncle. New equipment.
That's adorable.
And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it.
Right.
Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did. You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make. Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
Forging ahead with the fun-sized forge, beginner's guide. You can make bronze swords, divine daggers.
There are recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out, and you're sure to find some beauties.
Alright, so we now have the fun-sized forge, which is an interesting, interesting little mini-game. I don't mind it so much. This is what all those ingredients we've been using for, or we've been collecting are for. So we could make a bronze sword here, and I'll make one just to show this off. I don't really care about a bronze sword, but I want to make all the items at max quality in the game, which takes a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill. Things to note is the temperature up there. The higher the temperature, the more each action will move a bar. Flourishes we don't have yet, so all we can really do with this one is bash. And bash again. It's okay. So far, it's decent. Alright. If we appraise this, probably turned out really well. Which is not really what we want. We want it to be a little bit better than that, but we're going to go ahead and finish it anyway, because there is a little bit of luck to this process. And that got us a broadsword +2. I wanted to make a broadsword +3, but no point risking it. If you fail, you do make the equipment at its base level, but you don't get Perfectionist Pearls. So let's go ahead and make the Divine Dagger. This is an Undead Bane weapon. Ooh, that's good. But it makes that noise, it means you've got a critical strike, which if it will reach the next bar, or reach that special bar there, will generally stop at it. So if we appraise this one, probably turn out brilliantly, which means we'll get a +3. Which is fantastic. You do not gain any additional abilities by forging. You gain abilities through leveling up your main character. So keep that in mind. Don't grind it this more than you have to. And the higher level you as a character get, the better you get at forging. Now, Perfectionist Pearls are used to upgrade other items. Now, you see there we've got some upgrades for our starting armor there. But we're not going to be able to make that until post-game. So no worries there. And now we could rework items. So all of the items we've been carried around this entire time, I could use Perfectionist Pearls to upgrade them. Which I will probably be doing, to be honest. Just to get them up maxed out for the ones I can't actually just create myself later. We'll worry about that in a bit. Let's exit the forge real quick. Yep, everything went pretty well. And yeah, this gets very complicated, but anytime we're at a camp, we can go ahead and use the fun-sized forge, which is nice. And I will be using this a lot. I'll probably save a lot of it. Oh, nice, big hitter. Good accolade to get. I'll be using this a lot off-screen. What I'll do is, when I'm making them for the first time to +3, I'll probably just record them into little clips and show it a little bit later. So here we go. We have got a Divine Dagger +3, which is very nice against undead foes and is a bit stronger than what we had, which I am happy to have. Let's explore around here a bit. Get us some copper, some flintstone, and some fresh water, just in case we need a few more supplies to make the recipes we just picked up. And we might as well come into the woodcutter's hut here and loot some stuff. Ooh, economies of scale. We can make scale shields and scale suits of armor, which we are definitely going to want to do. Remember that book. That book will be important a little bit later. A lot later. Let's see, soul scale copper ore, got all of that stuff, got the recipe. So that's all we could really do in and around here. There's no well we can go over, but somebody smashed up the bridge. So let's take a look around. But before we do that, since it doesn't really matter, let's go ahead and settle in for the night. We do have to settle in for the night to use the forge. We can't just stay during daytime, but there's no time limit in this game, per se. So Broadsword has a check by it. Note we have a star next to the Divine Dagger, so I want to get stars next to everything eventually. But I'll forge the sword off-screen, definitely. I'll probably just do the first forging on-screen for this stuff. Scale shield here isn't actually useful for us, which is a bit of a pity because we're using a greatsword. Scale armor, however, is useful for us, so let's go ahead and see if we can make one of these. And big ones first, because that will reduce our temperature a little bit, makes our next strikes a little more accurate. Very good. Alright, if we appraise this, will it be brilliant? Really well. It won't, but honestly, it's probably not worth risking going over. Yeah, see, I just mucked it up by doing that. So that's take the victories you get. They probably turned that from a +2 to a +1 item. No, it stayed +2. That's all right. So I'll want to get a +3 of that eventually. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll forge the shield too, because I do want to see if I could get the +3 shield. Even though I'm not going to use it myself. If I can get a +3 scale shield, I will probably just sell it, honestly. That's a good one. Ooh. That hit was a little bit too strong. Was not expecting that. So we're only going to get a +1 or a +2 for this one. Not that it matters. We still get the same number of Perfectionist Pearls, whether it's a +1 or +2. But I'll finish forging those off screen. There's no special flourishes I've got or anything. It's just getting supplies until I'm done. Let's continue our adventure. And hi, doggo. Well, we got an exclamation point on the map over here, so we should probably take a look at this, shouldn't we? Oh, what are you? Yeah, we can hold our hand out to that. What's the worst that could happen?
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees. Oh, a woodcutter's life is the life for me.
Very happy woodcutter.
What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at your service. I went to a lot of trouble to smash at this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam.
Huh. Oh, it's Doggo.
Now that's what I call tricky. One minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay.
Well, that was...
Ooh.
A treasure chest.
Empty treasure chest. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
Sure you have.
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff. You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter? Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
We did in fact miss it somewhere. I missed it quite deliberately somewhere. So back we go. Also somewhere back here is the thing I missed? Oh, well, ran into ellipse. Not that it matters much. Ooh. It can hit pretty hard.
Who else wants some?
And they still give XP, which is nice, I guess. I'm looking for something in particular. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Raining through tomorrow. Day after tomorrow could go one way or the other. Huh. So it's a weather cow. But, I can tell you the weather. No clue why. It just can. So there's our chest.
Here come my next victims. Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only, Tricky Devil!
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, you're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this! Ha!
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
What did you just... Oh, cheeky devil! Don't you know who I am? I'll teach you. For my next trick, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp!
Good luck with that. Alright, everybody, go ahead and follow orders. And there's no real point stealing from him, so we're just gonna whack him a good one with our new dagger. Oh, we're pepped up. And Eric's about to lose his pep, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use our pep power here. And skip the screen, because that does a good chunk of damage to him. It might not have been the right choice. Ow. Now the fun part is, he kind of hurts. And we don't. Alright, go ahead and heal up. And he's going to heal himself, because of course he is. Go ahead and heal ourselves. We might lose this fight. I don't know if I'm actually properly leveled enough to really be doing this. We're going to keep trying. I don't really want to use my MP because I'm probably going to need it to heal. So you can see this guy is doing a mischief on us here. That's alright. Ow. I hate multi-attacks this part of the game because, well, we don't have a multi-heal yet, and we're not going to get one for a while. And yes, I could let Eric go a bit lower in HP if I wanted to. But, you know. Yep, he healed again. That's alright, though. He's almost dead. Heal myself. Yeah, we are going to have to play a little cautiously just because things do hit really hard. Yo, the bosses hit 20% harder. It kind of hurts. Nice. Unfortunately, we're going to need you to heal. Ow. Alright. If I could just get a round where I could... Oh! Yeah, we'll finish this off here right now. Let's get that. And he's done. No need to mess around with that. Yay, boss time's over.
Easy.
Got some XP. That's nice.
Wow. This can't be happening.
And yet it is.
Looks like the joke's on me this time.
Bye.
Hey there, you two.
Hi, Blacksmith.
Oh, look. It's our pal the Pooch.
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way.
Hi,
And
Flint.
I owe you more than words can possibly say. How can I ever repay you?
Fix the bridge.
It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up? I'll have it mended for you in no time flat.
I was hoping you'd say that. Much obliged.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm happy to announce that the bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
You don't hang about, huh? Thanks. You've really helped us out.
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant. The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
You don't say.
Does that mean anything to you?
It's something my dear old granddad told me about when I was a boy. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world, of course. The source of all life, as some call it. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil, a piece of root poking through from beneath. It's said that the World Tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain very special people. And that's what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. He was talking about just such visions as you saw. It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly old thing, but did anything ever happen? Not a bit of it. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the World Tree. And you've got great hair, too. Life just isn't fair.
So not only are you the luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are forever. Come on.
There's Eric to put us back at our place. Alright, this unlocks a new area, and there's a merchant up here. And it's still raining. So one thing to keep in mind, let's take a look here. He sells small scales and flintstone, so 60 and 120. Let's go ahead, I want to sell the scale shield, which you could sell for 99, okay. And this armor, which you could sell for 210. So I'm gonna have to make better versions of those anyway. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do a little bit of math, shall we? I also want it to stop raining, so there's also that. So let's look at our forge, shall we? want to make a scale shield, it takes a copper ore and take a copper ore and a small scale. So it costs 60 to buy a small scale. Copper ore, I think we just kind of have to get lucky and loot. Scale armor takes copper ore 2 and 2 small scales, but that's only 120 gold for the small scales. What I'm trying to say here basically is you can... actually, is there a merchant here in camp? No, that's right. Here he's over here all the time. Another weather cow. I still want it to stop raining, but we'll deal with that in a second. You don't sell copper ore, right? I didn't just miss that. Yeah, you don't. So we'd have to get some copper ore to keep making stuff, but as you can see there, small scale, not too bad. If we look at our item list and we look at our materials, you could buy copper ore for 40, so we're talking what? Purchase price 40, 80 for that, plus 120 is 200, so we can make a 10 gold profit just by making a +2 scale mail if we actually buy all the supplies for it. So you can actually make as much stuff as you want for this just by going back and buying the supplies, and as long as you make at least a +1 version, you'll get a profit. Start to clear at dawn tomorrow. Okay, oh, I actually wanted to fight you. Welcome to Sham Hatwitches. Because it's certainly not ham sandwiches. No, it's Sham Hatwitches. Which are kind of adorable, actually, but... we'll just go ahead and whack them up a good one. And, you know, he's defending, so whatever. You got 2 turns in a row. Good for him. He's dead now.
Another one bites the...
So, that should be all the monsters around here, except for 1... Yep, or 2 actually. So Slam Hat, which is Hardy Hide, single files. Also be missing monster-wise here. An enemy that we can encounter when it becomes not raining. So let's go ahead and wait until morning. And let's rest until dawn. Because we do want it to be daylight. And just checking something real quick. Okay. So head over this way real fast and just take a run around. There's one of them. A dancing devil. Let's go ahead and tell everybody to just fight wisely. We don't need any real strategery here. Nice crit.
Who else won?
I should have checked at the statue to see what our next level up was. But that's okay. Oh, there you are. These are not the same thing we fought before. These are leafy lamplights. I'll tell you right now, their common drop is copper ore, and their uncommon drop is the lamplights. And I'll just tell you, the Dancing Devils can drop Chimera Wings for their common and Boxer Shorts for their rare. Nothing too special there. And we got a single file. Nice. I really actually do like getting single files. I'm going to keep fighting these guys because, well, that was quite the crew. I still want lamplights, and also I actually really want the copper ore too. Not that it's going to be too hard to get copper ore if we need it, but... Oh, tried to lick us. That would have been bad. Enemies here do hit pretty hard. I am going to have to do some crafting off screen because I want to get +3s on all of my equipment. But we can save that for later. So if we come down here, what do we have? Buzzberries, okay. Pink pine, alright. And a flurry feather. Those are all very nice to have. And we're going to want to go around this way, I think. Remembering to run now. No, that's always plus to get back into that habit. And we should have a couple of things over here. Piece of pink pine, so we know where that regenerates now. And I think over in the opposite corner we should be able to find something. Now, I guess I should show off those monsters, just in case some of you like reading the weird description on them. They are kind of fun to read, I will admit it. Alright. And I want to say there should be... Oh, no. It's going to be a little bit further over. I think we have to go up here first. Climb, climb, climb. Ah, yes. Very nice. So, flintstone, copper, and copper. Ooh, that's a good note to find. And a single file. Very nice. And we've got one more item to find on the way out. Right over here. Another small scale. That will be useful. Alright, let's keep walking. We don't need to stay here any longer. I might come back here in a bit between episodes and farm and try and make my armor and stuff, but we'll see. And we can now crawl under here, which will now let us get to cobblestone, which we definitely want to do. It's sort of important. We can also get our horse now. Yay, horse! Not that I use it very much. I really don't. Poor horse. I just don't have much use for it. Or later in the game I do, because when I'm revisiting areas looking for certain monsters, I'll use it. Yay! Everyone's fine. Nothing sinister happened at all. Well, maybe the kings mostly bark. I could swear Jasper was told to come and eliminate this town. At least it was heavily implied. Okay. Well then. Ah, remember this is the couple's house. Okay. Well, we should go talk to Amber then. No priest. Can't save while we're here. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to talk to everybody. I think we've got the general idea of what's going on here. Reminds me, what sparkly spots are here? Free feathers, pink pine. I do kind of want to get those ones, so we're going to. Just because. Hi, that was a interesting little problem. Grab the pink pine. And I want the water, because that will be useful for something we're going to do in a bit here. I don't care about the medicinal herb. We're past the point where we're going to use those a lot. I keep them. They're good to give to Eric, because he can't, heal us otherwise. But we'll do some inventory management in a little bit. Let's say hello.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite stew. It'll be ready any minute now.
Obviously not my mother.
You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir. Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house? What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not? Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
Uh-oh. Huh. I hear a puppy. Oh, look at that. Not so much Gemma. That's not really what I was talking about there. Look at the World Tree root. It's all lit up. Oh, your headscarf. Yep, we can get your headscarf for you.
Thank you, mister. My name's Gemma. Who are you? But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right?
Yes, totally.
He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
Well, Gemma's a cheery one, it looks like. But yeah. Curious powers emanating from the root. Methinks something is going on here. And also, what in the world? Huh. Well, we need to head this way. Much as I want to follow Gemma, she walks real slow.
Hey, Grandad, can I borrow your ladder?
We have a voice!
The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
So our granddad's name is Chucky.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even seen him before.
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
All right.
Well, well, well. It's you, isn't it?
Grandfather's bright.
I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby after all. I knew it was you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell your old granddad what's on your mind? I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well, well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon? And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you. If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock. Got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. You'll know the one I mean. Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. I'm so glad I got to see you all grown up. You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. You always saw me, right? Bye now.
Aww. That gets you right in the heartstrings. Keep in mind, that wasn't just a vision of the past. It was a vision of the past, don't get me wrong. But he's going to leave something for us because we showed up in the past like this. Which means we actually were in the past.
Ah. Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her. Come back and play any time you like.
Oh, I will.
It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could play, hide and seek.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess.
Oh dear. Well then.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they? Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now, when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing, and so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions?
So we were physically here, so I guess we kind of projected our essence into the past?
Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and yourself? That is seriously weird. Must have been the root here. It must have the power to show you the past.
Oh, it's more than show you.
Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village? Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
Well, yeah. So, Cobblestone. Not having the best day. Looks like everyone we knew is pretty well done for. One thing we do want to do, he said that back here, this was open. We definitely want to come in here and open this chest. Which gives us the Old Holy Knight, which lets us make Templar uniforms, which we are definitely going to want to do. Yeah. Sparkly spots still show up, but on the map, but they're not actually all there. Distant Lord is still here. Yeah. I guess we could come back and get the sparkly spots once they've refreshed, but the ones we grabbed in the past, they do count. They do actually exist. They weren't faking up. We can see the cannons up here pointing into the town. So they're all gone. It's quite the moment, you know. Full of tropes as this game is, it still has its moments that could really kind of punch you in the gut. Tell you what, let's head over here and actually say hello to our horse, whom is much faster than we are. Also, because we are significantly stronger than these enemies, we could just run over them. I want to head over here for a little bit. Have something I would like to accomplish. Which is, I want to grab the ore deposit that's over here. Stupid cruel cumber. Unfortunately, I'm not the best at aiming the horse. Whack them across the heads. And just come over here. Pick them up very quickly. We're on horseback, which is nice. And while we do want to go to the Emerald Coast, this isn't really the direction we want to enter it from, but let's go ahead and see if we can anyway. I don't know if we can. Let's just we're over here. Whack. Whack. Looks like the path is clear. Let's take a look. It is raining in the Emerald Coast. Antidotal herb. So we got some higher level enemies around here. There's a target right there. Keep in mind that that exists, I guess. Gonna be a while before we could do it with that. And yeah, we can't charge through the bubble slimes. They are too powerful for us. I kind of beat Eric up there, didn't I? Alright, that's better. Yep, there's Sizz. Hits a single group. Kind of nice. Ow. Poor Eric. He's just getting beat on. Jeez, they're getting a lot of attacks on us. Yeah, I'm gonna need to level up. See if I can't find the couple of unique enemies that exist here before we call this apart, just so I can show them all off.
Who else wants some?
A little herb, nice. That will cure him up. Pull that, click that. There we go. Get the little herb, and I'm going to really quickly try and find the enemies in this area that are new. Start to clear at night. Okay, fair enough. And we're definitely going to want to fight this guy, a Gloomy Grubbin, which can drop copper swords and blue eyes as they're rare. Copper swords, they're common, obviously. Blue eye being they're rare. Nice crit. As you can see, these things are hurting the heck out of us.
Ha! Easy.
Level up. Good, I needed that. Oh, Lord Evac.
Nice.
Good skill to learn. Won't use my skills right away. We'll come back and find all the items next time, because I do want to show off the enemies before I do my grind. And here we go. An exoskeleton. Common drop is copper ore. Can rare drop red eyes. I believe they are fairly resistant to damage, yeah, in general. Which is a bit of a pity. But they don't have a lot of hit points.
Another one?
Alright, a couple more enemies we would like to find. Both of them are right here, actually. And they're both in this fight. You've got the calamari kids and the crabids. Crabids can drop tiny tortoise shells as they're common, and crimson coral as they're rare. The calamari kids can drop sun-bleached seashells as they're common, and pink pearls as they're rare. So I don't think we have any use for those items at the moment. We might in the near future. I definitely need to upgrade my armor between episodes, so I will probably do that. We'll get Templar armor for Eric there. Probably for the main character, too. No, scale armor will be better for the main character. And I'm going to want to max out my levels, too. Like I said, I'll record that kind of as a post-episode follow-up. Both pepped, very nice. Unfortunately, he's going to guard a lot, so that's going to be a pain. The highest XP enemy in the area is the Crabid. I don't know if they're the highest level enemy, but they're the highest XP. So there we go. Finally beat him.
Ha!
You can see, worth a good chunk of XP. Well, since it's here, grab those. Those sleeping hibiscus will actually be kind of useful. And we're going to settle in for the night. Real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and since we leveled up, it's sparkling. And that levels up our forging ability, and increases maximum focus by 1, which is not a big deal at this point. Focus becomes more important later. So I'm going to go ahead and save here. So you've seen all the enemies here. Oh, you haven't seen all the enemies here. There's still one more missing. Well, that's easy enough to get. So I'll show it off before we quit. This guy sells broadswords. He sells divine daggers, but we can already get those. He does sell the boomerang. He does sell Templar uniforms, but we're going to make our own there. And pointy hats, scale shields. He also could sell cotton tops and flaxen thread if you need them, as well as hardy hides, buzzberries, and flurry feathers. So if you need those supplies, he sells them. We're going to break camp real quick. We do keep our horse, which is nice. And, oh, that was the enemy I wanted to fight. That apparently wanted to just kind of die instantly when I hit him. Let's keep looking. Oh, we haven't gone over here yet. Well, we'll do that next time. Show off our enemies here. This is a heal slime. They drop single files and slime drops. Of course, I didn't actually rest because I wanted it to be nighttime, so we're still pretty beat up. Heal slimes can cast heal. If that surprises you, I don't know what to tell you. That's all the enemies here. I'll run through their bios real quick before the end of the episode. Ooh, he dodged. Clever him. Clever him. Yeah, a little rough around here. We definitely need to upgrade our equipment and finish leveling up. Let's head back here, and we'll rest till daytime. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down to the beach and beat stuff up at the beach. Or actually right here by the camp, probably. And I'm going to do some forging to get our equipment maxed out and stuff, and I'll run a recording while I'm doing that, and I'll just edit it down a little later. So let's go ahead and rest. I want to rest until nighttime, please, because I do prefer to fight at night. It's a little bit faster level up. And that'll be it for this part. We, by the way, can just talk to the statue here because it is an actual map object. And there we go. So, until our paths cross again, have fun, stay safe, everyone.